Welcome to SYNKii podcast series again, and this is the second video that I'm making. I had a wonderful chat with Jonathan, who is also our SYNKii teacher. I've asked AI 5 difficult scenarios for music teachers, and me and Jonathan, we went through all of those case scenarios, and we found quite fun to actually talk about these case scenarios and how we would deal with. So we kind of took turns to hear how he would deal with that kind of scenarios, or how I would deal with that scenario. And it has been very insightful, and I would love to share this with you. Hope you enjoy. Hi, Jonathan. How are you?
Hi, Sunghee. I'm okay, and you?
Yeah, great. So could you introduce us what you do and your background and your just like us, so that the audience can understand a bit more about you.
Okay, perfect. So I'm Jonathan Marion. I come from France. Okay. So I'm a pianist. So I do the conservatory during 10 to 12 years. Okay. Then I become a teacher, a freelance teacher. And I've been working with an entreprise who employ me. They send me students, and I took care of that students. After that, I became also an engineer of sound. So I have my own recording studio, and I record artists of different kind of music. Okay, so I compose with them, I write music with them, lyrics, etc., and to have a final products. Okay, so recording, mixing, mastering. So in the side of it, of course, I have my students of piano that I teach since one moment. It's long time ago. Also 10 years, well, a little more than 10 years.
Oh, great. So do you usually teach French students?
Yes. I teach French students.
And do you combine
Uh,
offline online as well?
yes, I do online since I know SYNKii, justly. Uh, I try,
Oh.
I tried before with other application like Skype, Zoom, etc. But I didn't so much like it. It wasn't fit to me. So when I discovered SYNKii, it was a super good surprise. Uh, Everything was there. It was really efficient because you have everything, every tools you need. It's there. You not have useless things. Yes, it's perfect. It's work great. It's not buggy. It's not no latency. It's really great for my students and me. So since I discovered SYNKii, I have some students online. So it's been 3 months, 3 4 months, and yes, for the moment I have more students face to face. Yes, but I would like to go up more, to go up a little more, to have more students online. It's very interesting. And why not have some English student? It would be okay since I speak English. It would be really great to go. Yes.
You're not that far
To
away
try.
from here anyway. Probably
Yes, yes, yeah,
closer to there than Scotland, probably, isn't it? From where
yes.
I am, yeah, at least. Great.
I can see England from here. Like I told you, I'm just near the sea, and I can see the England right there. I can see it
England.
directly, 30 kilometers from
Ah,
the sea. So yes, we are not far.
brilliant. Yeah, okay. So basically, today I wanted to talk. Gave you like a before through email some 5 different case scenarios. So I actually asked to AI to come up with 5 different scenarios, tough scenarios for piano teachers to deal
Okay,
with. So that's why it was tough.
okay, okay.
Yeah, tough scenarios. But let's see, let's kind of go through this.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry, I need to edit this later on. I can just edit this later on. Don't worry about this.
Okay, no
Okay.
problem, no problem. Take your time.
So the next one. Okay, so the first case scenario that I gave you was the enthusiastic beginner of an age of roughly 7 years old who has the motivation on. So let's call this girl Lily, and Lily is begging her parents for piano lessons. And then she loves music and wants to learn piano, like her favorite pop star kind of thing. And the challenge is that she has short attention spans and struggle with the initial technique aspects. So what's your approach to when if you encounter a student as such?
So with Lily, okay, this student, first she will be really enthusiastic. She will have a great passion. Suddenly she will, like a kid, okay, she will meet me. She will meet the piano. It will be, wow, a wonderful world for her. She will be super motivated. It will be great for me and her. But generally with this kind of student at this young age, what can happen is after 3 or 4 sessions, they start to struggle. They start to be a little not as happy, as enthusiastic as working as the first time.
It's like the expectation has gone low. This is like, music should be fun, and then goes to like music needs discipline.
Exactly. Music equal discipline. It's discipline. So you have to work a minimum. You have to work several things. So she want to be like her favorite pop star. So let's say she not so much listen classical music or pianistic music, more maybe variety songs, pop star, etc. So she would like to reproduce it. So what I will do with her, we need to do some exercise, like some gamme, some. So with this kind of student, of course, like every student, we need to go through some exercise, okay, some studies, like whatever. We first generally do, re, mi, fa, sol to really teach her. We can say after 2 sessions of 1 hour with her, it could be done. It could be done well. She will understand. After we have some gamme, why not? If you know anon. Really, generally they really appreciate it. Okay? But before to enter in the world of variety music, we introduce a lot of chords, we can say. We would like to do something like that, I think, to have this result. But before to have it, we need to go through some studies. It will take a little bit of time. And especially the solfège, we need to introduce them to the solfège. So it's us to really make our method work for them. If she really don't like, example, classical music, we need to go with other things, okay, to make her passionate about the piano through other music with chords, with things like that. But yes, the problem is to the method, how to teach them the fundamental, the important things first. So we need to go slowly, and yes. Well, generally it's okay. After, we can say with one student like that, after 2-3 months, she could start already to do things really interesting. How to read notes, very essential, and to do things pianistically interesting. So
yeah, I think 7 years old is kind of good because it's a lot easier to start with. I think like when it goes like, so I've got one of my students who is like 5 years old, and then he's like trying to get the notion of like words, like just like it's really like a early age, so it's more like instinctive things that we have to work on. But like from 7 years old, like you can give like solfeggio stuff and give Hanon, like there are like these kind of things can get in to
exactly. With 5 years old, we will go through games.
More.
We will stand up out of the piano. Yeah, we will do several games, really different games, even with other material than the piano.
Completely different.
Xylophone, small initiation to the music, etc.
Intro to music.
Exactly. Exactly.
Have fun until 7 years old. You're gonna get Hanon.
Direct, Xerni, etc.
But it's also fun, though, isn't it? It's like,
Voilà.
Yeah, it's good as well. Like I guess like to be able to play like together as well between.
Ah, yes, we can play together. That
Oh,
is wonderful.
oh,
Essentially, it's wonderful. We
oh.
can do duet.
Yeah.
I have method where my student will play something really easy, like
Uh,
play for the legato.
oh,
In the side,
yeah. Nice. Yeah.
etc. And it
Oh.
will give them already one result, something. Wow, I'm doing one music. I'm doing something really special. Just with few notes.
Mm. Mm.
And
Mm.
the teacher will play with her. It's super.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Great. I really like your approach.
Thank you.
I would do the similar thing, like keeping lessons fun, engaging, games, popular
Yeah.
music. Yeah, like some of my students want to learn like K-pop stuff, and I don't like K-pop that much. So I need to actually, so I don't listen to K-pop, right? So it's like then I have to go and listen, and then have to learn. Yeah.
Sometimes we can find things interesting in this style of music, K-pop, etc. Sometimes they have interesting things to find out, to take. No, but about harmony. You say the
Oh,
harmony they can
oh,
use. Sometimes it can be interesting. It can
yeah.
be. Well,
All right. So I think yeah, let's wrap up. Yeah, I think shall we move on to the next case scenario?
okay.
Cool. Next case scenario will be okay. This boy is an overly pressured prodigy, and his age will be around 12 years old, and the motivation is, let's call him as Michael. So Michael's parents enrolled him in lessons to get him into prestigious music school, like conservatorio or something like that. And then they expect him to practice for hours daily and get frustrated with slow progress. And then the challenges are that the child is now already feeling the pressure, and he's feeling anxiety and burnout, and yeah, now is the focus is becoming sort of more achievement than enjoyment. So how would you go about this situation?
So yeah, the pressure, the stress in the music, it's not compatible. For me, it's not compatible. You need to have
Mm.
a great relaxation. You need
Mm.
to take your time and to be in a safe environment to play piano. You cannot be playing piano and around you have a lot of kids running, or you have your parents who conflict, or you have other conflicts. It should be one environment really safe and peaceful. Uh, if I encounter a kid like that who have pressure from his parents, me personally, I would like to talk directly with the parents directly.
Mm.
What I would tell them is to not use any pressure, because uh, by example, I will give them example. Me, I encounter colleagues of work, okay, pianist or even students work hours and hours and hours, like 6 hours by day,
Mm.
every day, big work. But the result wasn't there because it had a lot of pressure.
Mm.
Uh, they are here, play fast, play
Mm.
fast, 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 super
Mm.
technique, etc. But it didn't have any understanding of the
Mm.
score, any relaxation, any nothing. But I knew some students they study 2 or 3 hours by day. Depends what they are working on, and they had more result, more good result, because more method of working,
Mm.
maybe less work and plus more effectiveness in the work. So you not need to work 6, 7, 8 hours by day. It's a
Mm.
myth for me. It's the myth of the pianist to work 8 hours every day. You need to have good methodology to work.
Mm.
So it's what I will make understand to the parents, uh, to not put pressure to their kids, because
Yeah.
the kids himself should not have pressure in his work. He should not be, no, never. It's really not good mentally. It's not good physically. It's not good. You will create tension. You will
Mm.
create muscle injury maybe.
Yeah.
Uh, and in the result final, you will not have as much musicality
Yeah.
as expected.
Mm.
It will be too much technique, too much
It's just
robot.
robotic, isn't it? Oh. Oh.
Okay, but no, it's not
Mm.
that the music.
But it's
It's not
like
that
it
the music.
applies for anything that you learn, isn't it? It's like they are always like this kind of parents who are like kind of see their child sometimes as like a trophy or something, which is kind of it's a bit difficult, isn't it, to see that and like, yeah. Have you had that kind of actual like a case?
Oh, no, yes, I have one.
Oh.
I have one. So she's not like really prodigy, but she's really good. She's
Oh.
really she's good in everything, in the school,
Ah.
in the sport, in
Ah.
nanani, nanana.
Ah.
So the mom wants really her to be a little perfect everywhere.
Mm.
Perfect, perfect.
Ah.
Work this time, this time.
Ah.
I make understand to the mom that look, your daughter is being 2 months I'm with her.
Mm.
She's already in 2 months. She's already doing things interesting, like I told you the Xerni
Yeah.
example.
Mm.
At this speed, at this speed,
In 2 months, that's
2 months
oh.
learning. She know how to read sight read. So
Wow. Nice.
so even that she know to play it. So I told her, look the progress of your girl. Even if you have the feeling that she not work as much for the moment, for her it's okay. She not need to work as much. Justly, she's enjoying right now. En plus, she have result. Uh, I have the result. I'm super happy of her. So you don't need to press her still more. No, 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 no. Later find his own time, his own what's say this schedule. You know, his schedule. She will take in maturity. She will. It will take time, but it's okay.
It's
Yes.
like everything like that's isn't it? It's like it's just I wish like they just learn it. You know, if you're that impatient with their kids, it's like
Should not. No.
sometimes like the realization strikes you at some random points in your life, isn't it? Like there are certain times like you go, I had to do this, like after years of years. Like there are like sometimes I look at like a sonata, Beethoven sonata, whatever, and then I just play a bit, and then I realize maybe like, oh, maybe there was like a soul sharp there, like or something like that. Like I just realized, oh my god, I've been always playing like la, not sol, like or something like that, or oh, maybe there was a crescendo there, or like this kind, or anything like there are like certain things that comes out. It's like oh, now I can play this.
It's why I always tell my student or even myself to win when even if I know a song by heart. I know all, not need to look at the score. I still look at the score, even if I knew by heart, because you discover always new things.
Yeah, that's
Always.
it. Yeah, I
Or
said
you
the same
take
thing.
years. You take years to understand, to say, but why did I did it like that? It's like that normally. So it's all about patience. Music is really, I told you, the relaxation, the patience. Do not sweat. Look the score. What tell you the score? Look this note. Look this fingering. Measure by measure, you see? Voilà. Step by step, slowly. Take your time, relax. No one is stressing you. So if in the house he's already stressed by his parents, by the family.
Another thing that I think is like there are lots of different ways to play the same thing as well. So you got to figure out different ways to play it as well. Not just like there's one answer, you have to play like that, that's it. Like you have to discover what you like as well. And it's like it takes time to get to that point because you need to try different things.
Historically, already about the composer in his period, what was his piano, what was the context for who he composed it, why he
Yeah, I love
composed it.
talking about that as well.
Or after you have the school, different school, like the Russian schools, who will tell you more use your arms, etc., etc. The French school who tell you to jouer perlé. So perlé, it's really very perlé. Percussive, really for us we like it, but Russian school example is more legatissimo, more like that, etc. You see, so it's different way to teach. But after myself on piano, I love to use different articulation. What sound the best for this scenario?
That's it, isn't it? It's all different. It's like you're not gonna play the same way like Baroque stuff to like romantic stuff. It's like
yes. Me, I'm not
controversial, that one.
I'm not so okay to play back this way. You see, like they say in the conservatory.
The portamento.
It's a harp chord. Imagine one harp chord. No, I mean one piano right now. If Bach was in a piano, he would play.
Everybody has, I think we all have interpretation and imaginations, and I think it should be respected. And
Exactly.
children needs to explore that. And if that child is like that clever, just let her have like express and figure out.
Like this morning, so good. You have my student who tell me, why he put me and not a fa at this point. You know, it was that.
Okay.
Et là, this one, she wanted a fa. She said.
All right, nice. Okay, diminished, yeah.
Really interesting because me too. The first time I hear this song, I was thinking the same.
Okay.
Yes. So you know, so I told her, for the moment, do as it is rated. And after, do as you want. You can change as you want. As you,
you can improvise.
Exactly. Voilà. That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's great.
So yes, for come back to the prodigy kids who will be pressured by the parents, it's important to talk to the parents and to make understand that the climate should be really peaceful, relaxed, patience for the music.
Yeah. That's it. It's like it's a form of meditation, but intense meditation, very intense. Put your mind, body, and knowledge, everything like in one place, and then
it's
try
like
out different things.
Alfred Cortot, one specialist of Chopin who was French, he did yoga.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes, really super seriously. He did yoga. And he put all this method of yoga into the music and into the piano. So, you know.
I tell that to my students. Like, it's like a finger yoga kind of thing.
Exactly.
I didn't know that they practice yoga actually. Like, makes sense though. Makes total sense. Great. Shall I move on to the next one?
Okay.
Yeah, it's going well actually. I like this. Super. We should do more often.
Yes.
This is nice. So now we have, who is this? So we had 5, right? So we had pressured one. So this one is the reluctant teenager. Age is like a teenager. Although I couldn't find a photo that he's a teenager like being bored in front of piano. But yeah. Motivation, let's call him David. David parents signed up for lessons because his sister plays. He would rather spend time with his friends and playing video games. Now he's in front of you and the challenge is that he might lack intrinsic motivation and struggle to find enjoyment in practicing. So how would you go about that?
So first of all, that we need to go by the boring things is to introduce, for him it will be boring, but to introduce first things, do, re, mi, fa, sol, etc. As what I said. If we can see, if I see that David lose attention after one moment, he's bored in reality. He would prefer to be with his friends and play video games. Okay. So he say, I want to play my video games, example. So me, I will say, David, you like video games, okay? Then me too, I like video games. I really like it. What do you love? He will tell me. I say, okay, I know. Me too, I love it. Or me, I prefer this one. So it's important with one student sometimes to go out a little of the music and to talk about the life, about passions, other passion, the sport, the video games, friend, relation, etc. And tell him, you know, me too, I'm one teacher, I do piano, I'm one pianist, but I also, yes or no, but I also play video games. Me too, I like it, really like it. But in the side of it, I do music. Maybe in your video games, you have one music you love, because generally video games have music, good music sometimes. I say, what do you play? What music do you love? Or next time, when you play video games, play one, record the music, or tell me which one you love, and you introduce it to me. So like that, it will be a little connected. It's a way to connect his world to my world, to the world of music, to connect a little the two of them. As what is not as much different, because when the piano can be also a sport. It can be a game. The piano, it can be a game, a funny game or whatever. So yes, I think is the approach I will take with him, to really connect with him and to make him understand that even a teacher could love also video games. Why not? Voilà.
Do you also teach production as well?
What?
Production and composition.
Yeah. Alors, we call it here MAO. Alors, so music assisted by computer. Okay.
Music assisted by computer. Oh my god, is that French?
Ah yes.
Oh my god, what a way
So,
of saying it.
so yes, justly we can do the connection with it. Maybe he would be more interested, this kid, to go into computer things,
yeah.
program, etc. Maybe it would be more good because it's have graphism, it's have things already. It's not a score. It's not
Yeah,
just
like
a score.
MIDI dots rather than
MIDI things.
5 lines with dots.
He can play a drum. We take a drum. Boom, boom, boom. He play drum. He's so happy.
Yeah.
So that already could be a things connected a little to the game world.
Yeah, of course.
So yes,
it looks cool as well as a teenager boy. And
oh yes, yes. Ah, I'm a DJ. I'm the
yeah, right.
I'm a,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yes, you have different way to make them love the music in a way. You can find something. You can find one little things to make them have a little care about it or a little passion. You have always something. Well,
yeah,
after depends on the education. You need to be curious, etc. Also depends.
Yeah, I did that as well. One of my students.
Yes,
he was like,
she asked.
Yeah, he was like, I can't be bothered to practice. He would just practice the things that he would want to, like just one melody line with one hand, right? But never put it both hands together. I'm like, okay, let's do some production. Let's make music. And then he was like really up for it. And then we did like a lot of progress actually. Because like the good thing about in the UK is that you can have university entrance exam for music. And you can choose to do this kind of things, like a production. Which I didn't have that kind of thing in Spain or neither Korea.
Yes, here I think here it's a little so expensive. I think.
But also like you don't do that as an exam, right? In France, like for university.
Yeah, you can have, but it's after. It's one formation, private school.
Yeah, private. Yeah.
You pay really expensive.
No, but in England, like you would have like music rooms with this.
Oh,
it's really good. Yeah. I'm like, they're living the dreams. Like, yeah.
It's how much years of formation?
I guess like it depends. It depends on the schools, and then there are schools who can provide music lessons like that. So you can choose music for GCSE A level and all this, and it depends on how many people apply as well.
Okay. Because here it will be like you will pay super expensive just for 2 years. Example, 2 years. You will have one diploma, major diploma, etc. Super. But the problem, you go out of it, you don't know as much. You know, it takes years and years of experiment to see to be a good producer. Let's say.
Yeah. I mean, like you need an industry.
So
like,
diploma.
Experiences and stuff.
Yes.
But yeah, that could be good. Yeah. Yes. That's a good way to deal with it.
Yes.
Next one. Let's go for the next one. So next one is, now we are going for adults.
Yes.
Okay, so this fourth case scenario is the adult relearner. So age is around 40 plus. And the motivation is, let's call her Sarah. So Sarah always wanted to learn piano, but never had the opportunity. So now she has some free time and she wants to fulfill a lifelong dream. Okay. The challenges are that adults can be self-conscious and have limited practice time due to their work schedule.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna add one more thing. There's an expectation because she listened from Spotify. She has this Spotify list, let's say, yes. And she loves the first movement of Moonlight Sonata, and she wants to learn that. Let's say. How would you go about that? It's not too bad though. It's good to have some kind of goal though, isn't it? To start with.
Yes, it's super.
Uh, the
Good to
pro and
know.
cons always.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Mm,
yes, they will be really enthusiastic first, like kids in a way. They'll be
mm.
super enthusiastic, that's for sure. They will want to, generally, I encounter the study of students, they want to learn a lot of things. Ah, look, I have this one. Oh, this one. I have the Beatles. I have this, I have this. I would like to learn that. They are really active.
Because know a lot, they know a lot already.
Exactly, they
Yeah.
want to do it in piano.
Mm, mm,
Uh, so the problem with them, generally, what can happen? They want to do super fast, really fast. They not have the patience, no patience anymore. They are so busy, and they want to do it fast, fast, fast.
result
So
driven.
what they will do, them, I know them. Huh? They will take the score. They will write all the notes like that. Do, that is one re.
Ah.
You will put in like that. You will have one score, not readable anymore. You cannot read it. It's full
Mm,
of
mm.
guide. Guide.
Yeah,
Do,
yeah,
re,
do re, fa, sol,
mi,
la, si, do,
okay.
whatever. Yeah.
Up. And they will not have the passions of the kids. Generally, they will run, and go from one song to another song. Yes, is this problem with adult is more this problem of passions. So how I will do it is like for the kids. I will teach them how to really relax, work really slowly.
Mm,
Okay, and you need to repeat the same things
mm,
continuously. That, may yes, especially with the adult is that is the fast. I'm easily tired of it. Oh, okay, let's do another one.
mm,
For the moment, this one I will come back to it later, etc.
mm, mm,
You know. So yes, it's to teach them how to really relax. Okay, you have the time, you have all the time in the world. In the piano, more you work slowly, more you take your time, more you work effectively, more it's
mm, mm,
effective, more you learn. If you
mm,
go fast, and you run, you not learn anything in reality. You
mm,
struggle always in the struggle.
mm.
Yes.
Yeah. Luckily, like, yeah, I guess like it depends which student as well, because like I've got quite a lot of adult students. Um,
Me,
but
I talk about the newbies, the newbies, the new one, the adult who,
yeah, new learners. Mm, mm.
yeah, really the new one. I want to do it. They are super fast generally. But
Yeah,
I have some adult 40, 45. They have already some musical
background.
knowledge,
Oh, oh.
background.
Mm,
Them,
mm.
it's okay.
They
Them,
know, yeah, they know what to expect.
uh,
Yeah, yeah. They
yes.
struggled before, so oh, they went through that when they're a
And
kid.
if they
Oh,
come back to you, it's really to do super good. To do
oh,
something good. It's not to run again. And to
yeah, yeah.
yes.
There's a bit more patience, I think.
Yeah, more patience with adults. It's
Mm, mm,
that's it.
mm.
Huh? That's it.
Yeah, I kind of go through a lot with like a movement thing. Like I kind of go a bit more not abstract. I wouldn't say abstract. How would you say it? Like less result driven. So it's like enjoy the process to get there kind of thing. It's like learn the process. How are we doing this? Are you checking this? And I tell them quite a lot, like to record themselves. So I would ask them to put their phone on like on the at the end of the piano, record like sideways, so they can observe their body posture and so on. Because like quite often like they are because they are concentrating so much, like they're just doing this. So no movement whatsoever, like nothing.
Exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
so it's good to kind
Uh,
of see how they are like. Mm. And then
it's why
because sorry.
it's everything in the relaxation because I told you
Mm.
their stress. I feel them, their shoulder, their
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
little like that. The finger don't want to
yeah.
move.
Because they've been using the body as certain ways in life. Oh,
Is that
whereas like a child is like do this, do this. Like it's a lot more moldable.
it's why with them you need to okay your shoulder okay relax up
Oh.
dead hands
Mm, mm,
you
mm, mm.
know.
Dead
You talked
hands.
about Moonlight Sonata example.
Mm,
So it's right that the beginning is super easy.
mm.
You can do
Yeah,
it.
when you
It's
have two
okay. But
voices coming up.
after a few seconds,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
ah, it's complicated here.
The so sharp.
It's super hard this
Oh.
one. So what I did one time, someone asked me when it was not one adult, it's one more young. They asked me to do it. I say, it should be should be sincerely, it's not yet the moment because I don't want to give you a simple version. You know, the rearrangement simple version of Wimereux or will sound really not good. You see, so I composed something with her. So what I did, I do it. Look.
Nice. Good idea.
Yeah, we come back. You know, and so on. But without that, without
yeah. I'm just like as a joke.
that's it. It's good sometimes to compose things that it's look like, you know, it's look like it's good with them. Even them, they give me idea. They say, you can add maybe this, this.
Yeah. I think you can explain as well, like the chords and
Exactly.
the phrases and
It's what I'm doing with my student. The most of the time with every student, it's to go really in the details of the score. It's mean, you look, you have this chord. What is this chord? Why this chord is like that? What could I do with this chord? Okay, it's like that. It's a fundamental, okay, but I could make it here or here.
Oh.
So my focus really, my goal as teacher, it's when they are learning a score, I want them to be nourished by it, to be feed by it completely, to understand it, to go out with something, you know, with one big knowledge. I don't want, okay, it's finished, other one, it's okay. No. Really, yes, to go far on the process. Yes.
Yeah. It's like there's so much stuff that you can learn.
Enormous. In one score, you can learn enormous things.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's just like a life lesson, like in everything. Like
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. It's why us as a private teacher, what can be good, you know, it's not just like 40 minutes in conservatory that the teacher have a lot of students next. You know what I mean? They have maybe can have a 12, 13 student by day every day. Maybe the teacher not have the time enough to go as deep, you know.
Oh yeah.
So maybe us we could have more time still about it. It's more case by case student. You know, we
you can
have
go
more time.
thoroughly.
It's important.
Yeah.
Uh,
Great. I think that's good approach with Sarah.
I think it's okay about her.
Yeah. She should be fine. So the last person. Right. Okay. So this case will be the retiree with a new passion. So the age will be 65, let's put it, 65. And then the motivation. John recently retired and is looking for a fulfilling way to spend his free time. And he's always admired the piano and wants to learn a new skill. And the challenge is that he might have concerns with his memory, dexterity, or sight reading ability. He also have limited musical experience. How would you do it? How would you deal with this kind of student?
Okay, I have some. I have one. He really he not have a hard time. It's okay. He's since 1 year. No, less than 1 year. Let's say 7, 8 months. I have her. Him. I have him, and what's this? He learn like the kids. You know, he learn. Piece of music really, really simple. We go up. Normal. It's okay. She have no problem. The only problem he have, excuse me, it's the tension in every articulation. Too much like that.
Oh, yeah.
Too much stress. And also this a little fragile, you know, weak. They're a little weak. So you say, it's hard to, because she have a real piano, you know, really hard to touch. Same, I teach him that everything is in the relaxation really. So we do a lot of weight.
Yeah.
lot. We take our time to do it, to not have injury and to not have pain. We can easily have injury, especially when we become a little more old. We have maybe less stamina, let's say, less okay,
Mm.
about muscle, etc. It's like less young. So a lot of exercise like that. Uh, I have one girl, one old girl already. So her the problem she don't want so much to read the solfège. No, she's too much stubborn. She said no, 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 no
Mm.
solfège. I don't want any solfège,
Mm.
etc. It's too much for my brain already. Play the piano, so
Mm. Mm.
she want to be more cool,
Ah.
cool,
Okay.
cool. So what I do with her, I write. How say this? I do one other way. Example, I will write do,
Uh.
mi, ré, si.
Ah, okay. Right.
Et là, mi, ré, si. Voilà.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
How about the
et-
fingering? How would you deal with the fingering?
just over it.
Ah, okay.
Uh, if it's more up in the score, I
Yeah.
will.
Ah,
So me,
yeah.
we can find a way,
Mm.
one line here, one
Mm.
line here, left hands, right hand. So
Mm.
I need a way to rearrange a little our songs.
Mm.
After I say, the problem with that, you will have, after a moment, limitation. She say, I don't care. I say, oh, it's okay. you know, this you want. Well, so I find a simple way to do it for her because I don't want to say, no, you obligatory should do the solfège. You should
Oh,
do it.
no,
You
no,
should do it.
you
No,
don't
she wants to do
automatically.
music
Mm.
simply uh, as she wants. Well,
Mm.
okay, it's us also as teacher to find a way for her to enjoy
Mm.
the piano and to try to evolve in one other way. We need to find one other pedagogy to teach her.
Yep.
So same for I teach her also the American notation. So C, D,
Oh,
E, F.
yeah.
So she know that the C major is one third,
Mm.
and that with these three notes we can make it this. So she can play like after I say no G.
Nice.
And we come back, etc. She will be
Uh-uh.
happy. She will learn few, new rhythm. She
Mm.
will learn new chords,
Mm.
etc.
Mm.
But after I'm obliged to teach her the rhythm. That is obliged.
Yeah.
Uh, you know all the rhythm. So I need to teach her. But we can find a way about the notes. No problem. If she don't want solfège, she don't want for her. Maybe
Mm.
she have them to see already. It's so small the lines.
Mm.
Also, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I think good thing about piano is like it's really versatile. The
yes,
way that you can learn and the genres and
exactly.
yeah, it's just that you can be we got a lot more freedom than other instruments for sure to
Yes,
teach.
yes,
Mm.
yeah, sincerely. And the introduction, yes, when you introduce chords, etc., in the theory of chords,
Mm.
harmony, etc., you can really be free after because I will teach her, for example, I will say, now C major, you know it, this one.
Mm.
So just with it, you can do, for example, uh, now let's do A minor.
Mm.
Oh, they feel already one style of magical world,
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. They are. Yeah.
Yes. After I can say, rather than do do, mi, sol, do, you can do do.
Uh,
Let her back down.
mm.
I will more teach her like improvisation and
Mm.
to enjoy. Yes. Voilà.
Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good.
I
I
think, in conclusion of all of this, I think for every student is the teacher who should try also. He should try also to find a way to teach to please also the student. It's not always academic.
oh
Not
yeah.
always.
Mm.
We should do this. No. It's us also to be versatile, to be yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, exactly. There's hard to fit everybody like into one system. I think it's a bit archaic.
Yes, it cannot fit everyone.
Yeah,
It's like in the normal school, in primary school, college,
yeah,
etc.
yeah.
Some are a little lost because the way we teach them is not fit to them.
Mm,
Some will be okay,
mm,
some they will not so much get it, you know.
mm, 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 mm,
So, and about the older people also, they are
mm.
more talkative. They are more talkative. They are
Oh yes.
oh, you want one little coffee? Do you want one tea? Do you want one cake? One piece of cake, etc. So you have more time to talk with them. These people, they have more time already because of their retirement. They have more time. They want
Mm,
uh, to have a teacher, but maybe also, let's say, friends,
mm, mm,
you know,
mm,
friends, and they can talk to you about their life, about what they think, etc.
mm,
And I
mm,
think it's important also to have sometimes with some students one relation of proximity
mm.
if you want to make them loyal about the music
Yeah.
itself and continue, because be teacher it's okay, but it's important to have one good like this morning, uh, one young student, she talked about is the sport, gymnastics,
Okay.
gymnastic,
Uh-huh.
uh, she talked about it and I said, ah, super great. So what do you do, like acrobacy,
Uh,
the figure.
uh.
I said, ah, super cool. You know me, before I did sport also. I do also acrobacy, etc. It was
Mm.
super. And I asked her question how
Uh.
it was. So it's important to have one style of proximity, I think.
I think
To
like
maintain,
as a role is not just kind of giving information to students. It's not just that. The role as a music teacher, I think.
yes,
But I didn't
yes,
have just that with my music teachers in the past as well. So it's like a really like a connection. So like a it's like every teacher is like it's not just transferring the knowledge. Otherwise, you can just go to YouTube and then just like get like a just information. Of course, like we want to give like a feedback tailored to their thing because maybe like they are hunching much or they are doing too much of this, whatever.
yes.
Um, but there's more of that, more than that, that you can connect with this student and share that and go in depth all this.
And have a healthy relation.
Yeah,
With the healthy relation,
supportive.
he or she will be happy to see you. She will, can
Yeah,
be
yeah, 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 yeah.
you will have so good relation with her that you can teach her more still, teach him or teach her more.
Mm,
It's really wonderful.
yeah.
Before, unfortunately, me, I had one moment when a little rude teacher.
Ah,
It was a woman. She was Hungarian pianist.
ah,
Really great. Me, really
ah.
old school.
When you're young.
I was really young, yes.
Uh,
The problem is I had a band of music. She
uh.
said, no, 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 please you stop it. What is this music of Barbar? This music, uh, because it was a little rock, heavy
Oh,
metal, what is this music of Barbar?
barbaric.
I don't want to hear about it. Catastrophe,
Catastrophe.
it's not good. Voilà, so continue your piano. She told me, piano is like being a priest, but with the piano. Oh,
Oh
super!
dear.
It's really give me the lust. But she didn't get into my mind so much. She didn't know that I really wanted to be a composer. Also,
Oh.
she didn't give me the orientation about
Mm.
it. The guy to say, you can study this, you can do this, you can do this, like that. You can compose things, good things. She wanted really, you will be pianist, concertist.
Mm.
You know,
That
do
was the
that.
only way when we were learning. Now we are old, getting old.
Yes, yes, is that.
But yeah, now it's so much options. I didn't know that there was like a production option when I was at conservatoire.
Me too, me too, me
Yeah,
too.
like
We didn't tell me.
we
Uh,
we had like a Sibelius as like a music technology.
oh yes, Sibelius, the notation software.
Huh?
Sibelius.
Sibelius, yeah.
I use it too. Super, it's
Yeah,
great.
yeah. We had that as a subject of like music technology.
Okay.
Music technology.
Yes. Mais before, no. They start a little infants. They start in conservatory to
Uh,
introduce the technology in the music,
Start
computer, etc. Start
so slow. It's so slow. They have to
so
just
slow.
yeah.
It's
I
such
mean, like
a
it's just
no, no, no.
it's meant to be the best institutions in Europe,
Yes.
like in every cities, to provide the best music education possible for best talented kids in the city, and they're just starting. It's like Hello, what's that?
Ouais. Yes.
When I
Et
look at like Berkeley College of Music in America.
OK.
Do you know Berkeley?
Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. Ouais, ouais.
They
Ouais.
have such a good like subjects and studies and so on. It's so good, but
It's
yeah,
so
it's
big, so
really
big. It's
expensive though.
artistic school, really artistic.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. But it's the same thing. Like it should be the similar thing. Like we are learning the music from like all this Chopin, Beethoven. These people pushed the boundaries back in the days. That's why we are learning them, not
in
because
France, we
like
are really slow academically. The academy, if you want,
mm,
educational, it can be in music school or school, normal school. Everything is
oh yeah, I didn't have that.
going down, 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 and down. Ouais.
Sad.
Super. Et
Ah.
one important things,
Mm.
since I'm an engineer of sound, I love sometimes to record my students. So
Oh,
to
you need
make
to.
them experience what is to record in studio. It's completely different than
Ah, is that like a studio setting?
yes,
Oh, that's really
or
good.
even just with one real piano, you know. But
Oh,
you record for something.
oh, oh,
It's one different approach than perform for a concert.
oh yeah. Mm,
It's
mm,
not the same stress.
mm.
It's not the same perfection
Yeah.
you are going to do. You know, it's really hard. It's really hard to be. Even me, well, I'm okay in piano. Okay. Let's
Mm,
say I'm strong. Okay,
mm,
but you hit the record button.
mm.
Oh, I don't know anymore. It's hard.
Ah, oh,
You
yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't have to
yeah,
take
yeah, 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 yeah,
exactly that. But unfortunately, in the conservatory, they not introduce it to the kids. They not say, ah, today we will go in one recording studio,
yeah.
and you will record what you are learning since few months.
Oh,
Because okay, audition,
yeah,
concert,
yeah, yeah.
exam, it's okay. But why not the world of studio?
That's
Because
it, isn't it? That's
it's
actual real life thing.
exactly,
Oh,
especially now, today's.
yeah.
You know, everyone, almost everyone have a studio. Yes. Ouais.
But yeah. We are gonna be just like complaining all the time otherwise.
Exactly. No, I mean, it's important to share our thoughts, to know we are in the same way to think.
Yeah,
Like that, maybe us, we can not make evolve things.
yeah.
No, may at least, yes, in a way,
Oh,
can make evolve a little things. Mm.
yeah. Because I had also education in Spain and Europe with like the Bologna system and all this is kind of similar here and there. But yeah, we need education reform. Yeah. But anyway,
It's-
yeah, I think yeah, it was good. It was really productive. I think today, like we talked a lot,
Sincerely, it was super good.
and then we should do like a different topic though next time as well. I really
Exactly,
enjoyed that.
exactly, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you have
I'm sure.
ideas, I don't know if you have ideas, but me, I'm okay to it.
Yeah, let's ask people on the like who watches this. You could ask like what. Thank you so much for
Thank you
yeah,
to you.
sharing your knowledge and experience and everything. And
Super.
let's talk more next time about something interesting.
Let's prepare something else. Okay,
Yeah,
it's perfect. It's okay.
great, great.
Allez,
Thank you.
see you. Au revoir.
Yay.